Today we're going to talk about Pythonsignals and why Pythonsignals was created. So originally Pythonsignals was created because there are so many scams out there and so many people getting taken advantage of. So Pythonsignals decided to create a safe, reliable, trustworthy reports and environment where anybody can get involved with cryptocurrencies. So the big question is, could $500 change your life forever?
Pythonsignals has some advice for you.
Pythonsignals is an opportunity to grow and earn money, specifically Bitcoin, as a $500 subscriber. So, who's the pioneers of Pythonsignals?
Pythonsignals has 3 founding members. First of all, you've got Marius Landman, the Chief Data Analyst, as well as Gavin Victor, the Director of Operations, and then you've got Ijoki Enax, the Director of Marketing and the Money Man, as we know him.
Pythonsignals is on 5 continents and 40 countries. They are currently in Mauritius, with the administrative offices in South Africa, and then the data analytical center is in Australia. Before we carry on, I think it's important to mention, or specifically to take note, that what Pythonsignals is not. Number 1, Pythonsignals is not an investment. There's no periodic returns, there's no registration cost, no product selling, or let me say no ongoing product selling, no prior experience needed. It's definitely not a pyramid scheme, and you don't need to quit your day job in order to do Pythonsignals.
Pythonsignals, you only need to work for 30 days to earn continuous income, and there's 100% support available. But the best part of it is that with your $500 subscription, you can earn back your entire subscription in 3 months or less.
Yeah, so it's like a continuous income flow all the time. Pythonsignals is the fastest growing Bitcoin subscription-based community in the world with opportunities. But what do Pythonsignals actually give you for the subscription of $500?
Well, Pythonsignals is an educational platform that provides you with all the tools you need to be able to make your own informed decisions when it comes to crypto trading. They let you know what the market is doing so that you know when to get into the markets and when to get out of the markets. And they do this by supplying you with various tools, such as a blog post on a weekly basis. There's about 2 or 3 blog posts per week, letting you know any changes in the crypto markets. Then there's also a live weekly webinar once a week with the Chief Data Analyst, Marius Landman. And you actually get to interact with the guy directly. And apart from that, you also get a top 40 crypto report. And this report is absolutely phenomenal. It lets you know which coins you should be focusing on and which coins you shouldn't be. And then with that, it also lets you know how you should be splitting up your portfolio.
Awesome. And just to be clear, Pythonsignals is not a trading platform.
Not
it is
at
an educational medium.
Definitely, and they're not financial advisors, so nothing that Pythonsignals provides is financial advice. Like I said, it's for you to take these tools and make your own informed decisions based on the knowledge you have.
So, why Bitcoin? And if you look at the left of your screen, the main reason why we want to get involved with Bitcoin is because it is deflationary. Any fiat currencies, the rand, the dollar, the yen, is hit very hard with inflation, especially the last couple of years. And as we know, the harder we save our money, the poorer we become, and it is not a good investment to keep your money in the bank. Alternative is Bitcoin. On the right, you will notice we compare gold, Bitcoin, and the dollar. Just by a glance at this, you can see that Bitcoin ticks all the boxes. If you look at gold, yes, there is better qualities of gold than fiat currencies, but for Bitcoin, far outperforms even gold.
So why is it important? Why do Pythonsignals focus predominantly on Bitcoin? And why do they want their community members to increase their Bitcoin holdings? If you look at the dollar, fiat currency as it's called, that's government's money. Government can do what they like with it. Gold as a tender, it's God's money. But Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, that's the people's money.
Absolutely. The Bitcoin revolution has started. So here we are going to compare Bitcoin with local currencies. And if we just look at the value of Bitcoin, Bitcoin's value cannot be manipulated, where local currencies, governments can manipulate it.
This is where that inflation comes in. With normal fiat currencies, there's no limit to how much money can be printed. When it comes to Bitcoin, there's only 21 million Bitcoins ever available. You can't go more than that.
Bitcoin also is more transparent and trackable. Anybody can see it, where local currencies are promoted by secrecy and hidden acts. If you look at the cross-country transfer periods, with Bitcoin it's instant, or let's say about 30 minutes or so, where your local currencies can take anything from 2 to 5 days.
Even longer in some cases.
Cross-country transfer costs for Bitcoin is very cheap, can be only up to 1 cent. The reason for this is you pay for the data that is being transmitted and not necessarily the amount or a percentage of the amount. So with local currencies, as you can imagine, it can get quite expensive, anything from 7 to 15%. Then the growth has been appreciating since 2011 on Bitcoin, where we all know what's happening with the local currencies. It has been depreciating. And then of course the future advantage. The trust is increasing at a dramatic rate with Bitcoin, and the local currencies, that's right, trust is decreasing.
So let's talk about some of the fun facts about Bitcoin. But first of all, what Bitcoin is not about. Bitcoin is not a company.
It has no CEO.
Yes, correct. And Bitcoin is not a money doubler. So people think that they can just put in an amount of money and overnight they'll have doubled their income. So Bitcoin doesn't work like that. Bitcoin also doesn't discriminate. Bitcoin doesn't see race, culture, gender, absolutely for everyone.
Bitcoin is used in over 102 countries in the world. There are over 4,000 Bitcoin ATMs in the world and 85% currently in the USA. Bitcoin has never crashed.
I like this.
Can you elaborate a little bit on that one?
People always say that Bitcoin crashed. In 2017 in particular, when Bitcoin had reached $19,500 for one Bitcoin, and a month later, what was the price of Bitcoin?
It dropped dramatically to about 6.5.
So people were saying that Bitcoin had crashed. But if you look at an airplane that's flying, if it changes altitude, if it has a fluctuation in altitude, it doesn't crash, it just comes down a little bit. It goes up, it goes down. It's just like every other market out there. They all have their ups and their downs. So Bitcoin definitely has not crashed. If a plane lands, it doesn't crash either. So it just has corrections in the market.
Bitcoin is the most valuable currency in the world, and Bitcoin is the 11th largest money in the world. If you look in 2010, $1 would have got you 33 Bitcoin. Currently, 33 Bitcoin is worth $400,000.
So let's discuss how you grow your money using Pythonsignals. So how can you put Pythonsignals to use in a way that's going to grow your money, or more specifically, grow your Bitcoin?
So how can we grow our money? Let's take a look at the bottom of the screen, and let's say we've got $25. With this $25, we're going to buy one Litecoin. Now we wait for Litecoin to go up to $100, because with Pythonsignals we do swing trading. We're patient and we do not do day trading. Now it goes up to $100. What do? We take that $100, we go and put it in a stable coin like TrueUSD or USD Tether. Then from there we sit back, we relax. It might take a week, it might take a day, it might take a month. The coin goes down, normal market cycle, and the coin is now worth $50. But because you have got $100 on the side sitting in Tether or TrueUSD, you can now go and buy 2 Litecoin. And what do? We simply repeat the process over and over again. We sit back and we wait for the Litecoin to become $500, and we then take the 2 Litecoin and we go and put it into a stable coin. From here we've got now $1,000. Again, we wait for the coin to go down to $100 and we go and buy back. Now we've got 10 Litecoin, and we just ride the wave up again. When it gets to $1,000 per Litecoin, we now have $10,000 that we put in a stable coin. Just look how easy it is. $25 can potentially bring $10,000 using Pythonsignals methodology and take advantage of Marius Landsman's reports by farming Bitcoin.
I just want to point out though, if you look at the timeline on this example, though it's just an example that we're using for the explanation today, as you can see, take today, 2019. This cycle plays out over a period of 3-4 years. As you can see there, 2022. So don't feel that if you're going to start getting Pythonsignals reports and you're going to start trading, that these figures are going to happen overnight. I mean, even though these were completely hypothetical figures, people kind of expect this in a week, and it's not going to happen like that. But it's also important to point out that farming Bitcoin, as this strategy is just one of the many strategies you can follow when it comes to crypto trading. I mean, if you had bought in Litecoin at $25 and your strategy was to hold it, yes, at the end of the cycle, you may be sitting with $1,000 worth of Litecoin, but the fact remains that you've only got one Litecoin. Pythonsignals' whole aim is actually to increase your overall coin holding. So they trade the trend, as it's called. So they want you to keep on increasing your coin amount, and obviously in the long run with the market cycles, the coin value is going to go up. So you want to just make sure you're taking advantage of that completely. Buying in low, selling high, and Pythonsignals, they're the answer. They let you know when the bottom of the market is, and they let you know when the top of the market is. So it's great because you can now make your own informed decisions when it comes to crypto trading.
That's right, and at the end of the day, we all make our own decisions. I love when the saying that Marius has got is that Pythonsignals, we do not run a kindergarten. We are all there to take action for our own decisions and farm Bitcoin in the process.
So the $1 million question, when is the next top and when is the next bottom?
We have a huge community advantage. Having Marius Landman on our team is almost like having the crypt notes when it comes to cryptocurrencies. Marius is actually from South Africa, and he has created an algorithm that very, I almost want to say predict what Bitcoin is going to do.
So Marius chose a field, he comes from an oil and gas industry where this algorithm that you speak about was actually created to identify when things were going to happen in the industry. So when there were going to be incidences, when there were going to be near misses. And his algorithm was so incredibly accurate that he decided, why can't I use this algorithm for crypto trading? If it works so well with the oil and gas industry, surely it can work for crypto. And lo and behold, it worked. So when it comes to normal trading, guys rely purely on fundamental and technical analysis. There isn't such a thing as this algorithm out there, so we have a massive advantage. And I mean, in 2017, Marius Landman used this algorithm of his to call the high of Bitcoin when Bitcoin was sitting at $19,500. When Bitcoin reached that price, he told people to get out of the market. He said, guys, now is the time to take profits. You need to get out of the market. Bitcoin is going down. And all your other financial institutions, they were all shouting, you need to buy. Bitcoin's going to the moon. You need to get in now. And I mean, we all know what happened in 2017.
Sure.
Bitcoin dropped from 19.5 all the way down to, I don't even want to talk about the lows.
Yeah. Okay, and then also Marius called the low 6,500 on 29th March 2018, where he told risk-adverse investors can get back into the market, and those who did are pretty happy at the moment. I also just want to stop a little bit here. So any type of subscription or any type of information that you get out there, the guys normally do that based on either one of two things. The one is technical analysis, where they go into the charting and of the history of charting and then plot and predict what's going to happen in the future. Also, you get the fundamentals where what they do, again, they look at this company or they look at the coin and they see what the CEO is saying, who's the new CEO, the new technology involved, and based on that they use then to make predictions, I almost want to say, or give us an idea what's going to happen in the market. Why we say having the crypt notes with Marius is purely because no one out there in the world has got this algorithm data that Marius has got. So with him and his team, they obviously look at the technical side of things, or the technical analysis and the fundamentals, but most importantly is the data that he provides out of his algorithm. That is super cool.
So let's have a look at some of the community results over the years. I mean, before Python Signals was created, Python Signals is fairly new. They were created in 2018, but Marius Landman has been doing Bitcoin trend and forecast for a couple of years now, and he's built up such a incredible following, and he has lots of followers and stuff. And I mean, you can see there from how many reports have been downloaded. His reports have been viewed so many times. I mean, just have a look there, over 10,000 subscribers. And there are lots of guys out there who sell information when it comes to crypto trading.
Yeah.
So I think those numbers are absolutely fantastic. And if you have a look in the downtrend of last year, 2018, they were still able to make 500 plus gains.
The only way that they could do that is by farming, by buying low and selling high and repeating that process over and over. Because last year, if you just would have bought at the high and you would have rode the wave all the way down, you can just imagine how many percentage your portfolio would have been down. On the flip side, in 2017, 7,000% that they made in the upwards trend by the same principle of farming. And I know you like this, mentioning actually this one always, only 18 failed calls out of 590 calls since 2017. I mean,
that's like less than 3%. So with Marius's algorithm, he's pretty darn accurate.
Sure, the guy is human. Nobody says that we are always 100% correct, but I'd much rather take 80% from Marius than trying to go and figure it out myself.
And it's important to point out that in 2017, based on his call that he made, that crucial call at $19,500, he made so many people able to become debt-free. And there were a lot of people who got to retire in 2017 because of that.
Can you just imagine how they have multiplied their Bitcoin holdings? So let's hear what the community is saying. I love this, where the work they do is next level. Python Signals is amazing. The work Marius and his team is doing is next level. I'm studying civil engineering and just turned 21, and I am already growing my capital at an exponentially higher rate than any bank or unit trust.
So this guy says that it's absolutely the best decision I've ever made. He's joined Python Signals 4 months ago as a lifetime member, and since then my crypto portfolio has increased by more than 150%. Again, the best decision I've ever made.
Sure, and we haven't got it on the slide here. Don't know if the guests out there know, but like John McAfee, one of the crypto pioneers or software pioneers when it comes to the internet, he actually said, and we're going to check it on Twitter or on social media, that he says he is following Marius Landman.
I love this testimony from this lady. She says, I don't have to be a professional trader to keep basking in profits. And that's so true, because I only joined Python Signals early this year, and before then I myself had absolutely no trading experience whatsoever. And the reports and the data that you get from Marius Landman and his team at Python Signals is so easy to understand that even a complete newbie, such as myself and this lady, can take this information and go and put it to work to know exactly when to get in and out of the markets so that you can make a profit. And although I personally, just to try it out, I make about 22% and I'm over the moon. I mean, that's still 22% profit for me.
Yeah, absolutely. So how to earn money, more specifically Bitcoin, using the revenue share plan model from Pythonsignals. And guys, it's very simple. You're only going to have to work for 30 days. Yes, only 30 days work required. So the advantages of our unique RSP plan, where you only have to work for 30 days. You're going to earn in Bitcoin. This is awesome. Instant payouts and withdrawals. There is a spillover opportunity. There's a big possibility that your subscription can get back to you in your pocket in 3 months' time. Only 30 days work required.
What I love so much about the RSP is that there's no income cap. So if you're doing well and you're earning commissions, they don't limit you. And there's also no cutoff time. So they don't say you can only withdraw your commissions once a day. They don't say you can only withdraw your commissions once a month. You can withdraw your commissions daily. And the beauty of Pythonsignals is there's no balancing of a weaker leg. And you don't have to quit your job.
Yeah, sure.
This is great because you can do this on the side. It's not something that you have to put all your focus and attention to. Like we said, you've got 30 days to make a massive impact, and there's no condition to earning.
Yeah. So the 4 RSP payouts. So 85% of the subscription is paid out in commissions. Number 1, we've got the Rising Star payout. Number 2, we've got the White Star payout. 3 is the level payout, where you get a percentage of the subscription of resubscription fees of all subscribers down to the 18th level. Then of course there's the direct referral payout, 10%, and then for the lifetime members, 15%. So the big question, are you willing to work for only 30 days to earn a minimum of $300,000 in 18 months or less?
Sounds like a good deal to me.
It doesn't sound like a good deal. It sounds like a fantastic deal. So guys, your only task is to become a White Star qualified by getting just 2 $500 subscribers. Not every day, not every week, not every month, not every year. One time for a lifetime.
Okay, so why is it important to work for only 30 days? This is a really nice and simple explanation. So in your first month, this is the working month. This is where you've got to go out and you've got to introduce Pythonsignals to 2 people. As you can see, your first month, if you've got your 2 people, you've earned $150 already. In your second month, you'll notice that there's no direct bonus or no direct referral commissions. That's because you only need to get 2 people. So in your second month, your 2 people that you've brought into the business need to now go out and find their 2 people, because this is now their first month. So once they've achieved their target of getting their 2 people each, you're going to see that you are going to have earned yourself $180. And this is without you directly referring anyone in your second month. In month 3, the second level people now have to go out and get their 2 people, because this is their first month. And you can see that from doing nothing in your third month, you're going to have earned $160. That's why we say that the first 30 days is so crucial, because if everyone just goes out and gets their 2 people in their allocated 30 days, you can see how achievable your subscription fees paid back becomes. I mean, just in 3 months, if you guys are really active and you do this in a week, you can have your subscription back in a week. That's why we say 3 months or less.
Yeah, and this is if you only get your 2 people in 30 days. Obviously, there's guys out there who's going to take advantage of this and who is going to run and get much more direct referrals, because can you imagine the direct bonuses that you're going to get for getting people, and also to duplicate your system like that? You are going to make massive amounts of money.
And then as you can see, all the way down to level 18, you're earning insane money. I just want to say it's gangster money.
And yes, as you can see on the side there, it says monthly earnings, because remember guys, when it comes to resubscribing every year, This will be passive income for you because we know how good and accurate the reports are that Python Signals provide. So the little bit of money that you need to pay yearly, $500, is like a drop in the ocean compared to the money we make. So the possibility for us to have constant residual income year after year, month after month is so possible.
And again, I just want to point out that this is only from you referring 2 people in your first 30 days.
Absolutely. So what next? Number 1, create a free membership account. When you create a free membership account, it is important that the person who shares this video with you, to get back to that person, there will be a link. That link you can click because you need to have someone to introduce you to the business. Remember, Python Signals is there for the little guy. They want us to grow the community of our Bitcoin and also the Bitcoin community to 1 million subscribers within the near future. So after that, you're going to upgrade your membership and you're going to pick a pack, lifetime or reoccurring. So if you look, we start off with the gold package, which is $150. Then we've got the platinum for $250. That gives you access for 6 months. The Galaxy and the most popular is ideal for those with a 1-year plan. Then we've got the cheapest, which is the diamond option, ideal for those with a 2-year plan. And then of course the lifetime Galaxy, the ideal for the crypto enthusiast. That is by far the best option. So I think it's important to mention out the differences and why it is so important to go from your minimum package from the most popular, which is the $500, up until the lifetime. If you look at the payment level, 9 levels deep, gold will only take you. Platinum will take you 12 levels deep. That means as your business grows, you will be capped at 9 levels or 12 levels depending on the gold or the platinum. It's so important to get involved with the Galaxy at least, because once you do that, you max out all your commissions. So the direct referral commissions from gold, platinum, Galaxy and diamond is 10%. Lifetime Galaxy, you will get 15% direct commission. Then if you look at the rising star bonuses and the possibility for a $10 million white star bonus, the gold and the platinum does not include this. Once again, importance of having the Galaxy, diamond or lifetime membership.
Also, I just want to point out that every single one of these subscriptions gives you access to the full range of Python Signals in terms of what they offer in the membership. So you've still got access to all the blog posts, you've got access to the live weekly webinars with the chief data analyst, and you've got access to that very important, crucial top 40 crypto report. So it doesn't matter which subscription you come on board with, you're still going to have access to all the good stuff from Python.
Yeah, and that call with Marius Landman, questions and answers that we also can do on that live webinar is incredible. Can you imagine that one of the founders actually comes live, puts skin on the game, come and talk to us, saying what's happening in the markets? There's very, very few companies out there who will do this to actually come live on. And then finally, create a free trading account on Binance or any other platform. And then work for just 30 days to get your 2 subscribers.
So start enjoying unlimited trading profit and income.
Do you now believe that $500 can change your life forever? Let's get started now.
But what is the next step? The next step is that you need to get in touch with the person who shared this video with you so that you can become a Python Signals subscriber.
Join the largest Bitcoin community in the world.
It starts right here. Don't be afraid to make a big decision.